Oliver, the long-haired Dachshund puppy Oliver, wasn't like his brothers and sisters. While they had short, smooth fur, he had long, wavy, golden brown hair that flowed as he walked. From the moment he opened his eyes, he felt like he was meant for something special, but he had no idea what that was. Born in a cozy kennel in the countryside, Oliver was full of energy and curiosity. He loved chasing butterflies, rolling through piles of leaves, and his favorite sneaking into the flower garden, even though it always got him in trouble with his owner, Mrs. Maplewood. Mrs. Maplewood was an elderly woman with a kind heart. She also made the best homemade dog treats in town. She loved Oliver, but often sighed as she brushed out his fur, which somehow turned into a tangled mess every night. "You, my little fluffy, are the most handsome puppy I've ever seen," she would say, gently combing his coat. But every good dog needs a purpose. Oliver didn't know what his purpose was, but he was determined to find it. The Great Escape one morning. Oliver noticed the garden gate was left open just a little. This was his chance. He wiggled through the gap and ran into a big, exciting world beyond his home. Everything was new loud noises, strange smells, and people rushing around. There were huge, fast-moving cars, which he later named cars, and animals he had never seen before. As he trotted down the street, ears flopping, he spotted a little girl sitting on a bench, crying. She clutched an empty leash, calling out a name between sniffles. Oliver's heart ached. He didn't know why, but he had to help. He walked up to her, wagging his tail. She noticed him, wiped her tears, and knelt down. "Hi there, little dog," she said, scratching behind his ears. "Have you seen a big golden retriever? His name is Max, and he ran away." Oliver had never met Max, but he understood what it felt like to be lost. He sniffed the air and caught the faint scent of another dog. His instincts kicked in. With a determined bark, he took off, leading the girl through winding streets, under park benches, and finally to a big bush near a bakery. There, tangled in his leash, was Max, a golden retriever who looked both relieved and a little embarrassed. The girl gasped, "Max!" She ran over, freed him, and hugged him tight. Then she turned to Oliver, smiling. "You found him? You're a little hero." Finding his purpose. By the time Mrs. Maplewood arrived, after realizing Oliver had gone missing, she found him sitting proudly beside the happy pair. "You clever little rascal," she said, scooping him up. "Looks like you found your purpose helping others." From that day on, Oliver became the town's smallest and fluffiest hero. Whether it was finding lost pets, cheering up lonely people, or simply bringing joy with his playful energy, Oliver proved that even the tiniest dogs with the longest fur could have the biggest hearts. And every night, as Mrs. Maplewood brushed H